Good morning, buzzers. It's Saturday, the 30th of January. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. This is Good Morning, Buzzers. It's just a friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. And we are international, as we will find out later. We are all over the place, almost literally. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter, of all places. We're live, of course, on the Buzz50 homepage. And we are live, most importantly, in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, which is normally, I might say, quite quiet on a Saturday, it's quite busy because we've got Rabel, we've got Viv Huff, Carrie May is here, Ellie218 has joined us, Ellen in Where is here. We've forgotten where is, Ellen. We nearly forgot who you are. I hope that you're well, and it's great to see you back. Gaz is here. Joyous One has joined us. Johnny Popper is along with us as well, as is Lauren. Marmaduke is here. Pronto's here. And Quiet Mouse 1. Oh, and Viv Huff is sending a message in. Morning, Mike, you hunk with the sexy voice. Looking good. Nice short, Mike. Probably means shirt. We'll never know. You never know. That is one way of earning buzzer points. Just send in some compliments. That will do. That's good enough. The other ways are to guess the what's it called, the mystery voice, and try to guess the tune. Well, it's not the tune that you guess. The tune is from a film. You need to guess the title of the film. I'm looking down at the buzzers in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. You can join us if you like. Barley has joined us. Good morning to you, Barley. You can join us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Just come along to buzz50.com, the homepage, as it's called. If it's around about 7:30 a.m. UK time, Mackie Wack has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If it is around 7:30 a.m. UK time, all you need to do is click the link underneath and you'll come and join us, and you can see everybody typing in the Good Morning Buzzers room, as I can. And you can join in. The other way to join in is phone. We haven't had a phone call. I think we had Matt 2 days ago on Skype. Oh, no, it was yesterday. Oh, we have had phone calls. Yeah, give a call. Do say hello. It's great to hear somebody live. If you're nervous, don't worry about it. If you've called before, it doesn't matter. Just give a quick call. Say Good Morning Buzzers. Right. Oh, and these are the numbers here. Or you can call in on Skype, and Skype is up and running. And best wishes to Just Mike. I hope things are going okay with you. We had last night the party night. We got party weekend. Unfortunately, the broadcast went down. Sadly, Just Mike, his dad had a fall, ended up in hospital. Just Mike had to go and visit him. I haven't heard anything since then. I hope that he's okay. Right. Okay. Let's have a listen to the couple of things that we're going to do this morning. And if you've just joined us, if you've never been in here before, if you've never watched before, it's just a friendly chat between over 50s, live every single day of the week at 7:30 a.m. What you can do, if you like, is win a few buzzer points. If you can guess what film, so I don't need to know the tune, this tune is from, the first guess, the first correct guess, not just the first guess, because you could guess anything, couldn't you? Gets 10,000 buzzer points. Have a listen to this tune. What film is it from? Have a sip of coffee. I was nearly singing this earlier on. Do you want to know this? In the shower earlier. And Miller, who's a little bit better today, guessed what the tune is and nearly guessed the film. But it doesn't count because my singing, I don't know, it just gave her an unfair advantage, I suppose. Last Tango in Paris, says Viv Huff. Naked Tango, says Viv Huff. Felix the cat, says Viv Huff. Confessions of a window cleaner, says Viv Huff. Yes, as Olive comes into the Good Morning Buzzers room, and good morning to you, Olive. Virgin Soldier, says Viv Huff. Viv, these are the same guesses every day. The Exorcist. Yes, it is obviously quite a cheerful tune, isn't it? So it probably is The Exorcist. And can you identify, this is the same voice, Poltergeist, says Viv Huff. Come on, everyone else. Can you guess what film that tune is from? And who is this internationally famous voice? I'll have to give you a clue today because it's the second day.
But you have to actually deal with them, and I think I wasn't dealing with them. So I think ultimately I was being irresponsible by allowing myself a situation that.
Who is that internationally famous voice? Do you want to hear it again?
But you have to actually deal with them, and I think I wasn't dealing with them. So I think ultimately I was being irresponsible by allowing myself a situation.
Being irresponsible. So who do we know who is irresponsible that has a voice like that? The Blair Witch Project. All the frightening ones Viv Huff is coming out with for that tune. Mick Jagger, says Pronto. Cliff Richard, lol, says Viv Huff. No. Wow, says Rabel. No idea on the voice. Daniel Radcliffe, says Barley. I can hear the likeness in there, Barley, but it is not Daniel Radcliffe. Harold Wilson, says Mackie White. No. Sound of Music, says Carrie May. Oh, Marmaduke. Crackerjack the sequel. No. The Forgotten, says Viv Huff. Mackie White, yes. Harold Wilson. No, it's not. My kids are irresponsible. This could be one of Ellen's kids. Let's have a listen.
But you have to actually deal with them, and I think I wasn't dealing with them. So I think ultimately I was being irresponsible by allowing.
It could well be one of Ellen's kids because Ellen's are irresponsible. So we'll have to find out later. But we need a name, of course. Right. That's that. That's that. We've got loads of things going on this morning. All I need to do is remember what they are. Oh, they don't have that kind of accent. Ellen, irresponsible kids can put on convincing accents so that they can be more irresponsible. And Midnight has just joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room, as has Bill 1943. So we have got a full room. Now the rules, we have rules on the identify the famous voice and the name the film that tune is from. There's a catchy little phrase. The rules are that if I haven't read out what you've typed, I haven't seen it. So you have to type it in again, please. Type it in great big capitals if you think you've got it right and I'm just not reading it out. Things like David Beckham from Viv Huff. Hello, Tulips. Tulips has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. So do type it in. Dudley Moore is the voice, says Alan. It's a good guess, but it's not the right one. And let's do joke number one. Now, the idea is you send in jokes, but you're not sending in enough. I need more jokes. I've got 2 jokes. Is that rule 9A, line 4, Mike? Mackie Whack, yes, it is. Well done. It is great to know that at least somebody is reading the extensive rules that we have for Good Morning Buzzers. Thanks for that, Mackie. Right, okay. Joke number 1. 2 jokes this morning. One sent in by a buzzer, the other sent in by me. Because not enough are being sent in that I can read out. So please send in jokes, proverbs, poems, funny pictures. I'm a bit naughty because I have got a few. Mackie Whack saying bonus points. Mackie Whack, you haven't read down to rule 13B, have you? Which talked about bonus points. Have another look. Viv Huff is saying Aidan Turner for that voice. Right, okay. This is joke number 1. Please send loads of stuff in. Did you give the prisoner the 3rd degree? Asked the police sergeant. Yeah, we browbeat him, asking every question we could, answered the arresting officer. And did you get a confession? Asked the sergeant. Well, not exactly, said the officer. All he said was, yes, dear, and dozed off. He must have been married. Think it's funny? Somebody thought it was funny. Somebody sent it in as the likely winning joke on this morning's Good Morning Buzzers Buzz 50 joke off. If you can vote between 0 and 10 for that joke, 0 if you think it's absolute rubbish, 10 possibly can't be voted because that means it's so funny you would never even get to the keyboard to type it in. Pronto's started off, launched us off with a 3, Viv Huff with a 1, Ellen in wit, wherever wit is, with a 2. Tulips with a 1. Mr. Bean, says Joyce. Well, no, sadly. 2, says Rabel. 3, says Joyce. 1. Charles Dance, says Viv Huff. No, it isn't. 5, you're not obliged to say anything, Mike. Oh, I'm getting a caution there. 2, says Quiet Mouse. 1, says Marmaduke. 2, says Barley. Orson Bean, says Alan. No. Colin Morgan, says Viv Huff. No. 3, says Lauren for the joke. It looks, do you know, I need some more jokes. I can only read them out. I can't make them funnier. I could put a silly hat on. That might do it. 3, says Carrie May. David Bradley, says Viv Huff. David Tennant. I like David Tennant, Viv Huff, as well, but I would not swoon for him. But I do think he's a very good and interesting actor. If any of the rest of you know who he is, David Tennant, I'm sure you do. Am I suggesting that you're all stupid? No, sorry. 2.3 average for joke number 1. Donald Sumter for Viv Huff. Let's have another listen to the tune and the voice. And just for fun, let's have a listen to the both of them at the same time.
To actually deal with them, and I think I wasn't dealing with them. So I think ultimately I was being irresponsible by allowing myself.
Is this healthy?
That created constant insomnia. Basically, I can say that without talking about drugs.
Just going to start in a minute.
But you know, if they obviously will take away my license because I've pled guilty.
Oh, did you get that last bit? 2 really good clues there. The tune broke into the melody. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? The voice gave us a very strong clue there. I think that's going to help somebody quite a lot. You're playing them both at the same time, says Alan. Well done, Alan. John Hurt, says Viv Huff. Jim Broadbent, says Viv Huff. No, none of those. Kevin Branner, says Barley. No, right. Okay, Joyce one's left the room. Frost has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning, Frost. How are you? Joyce one's back in. Frost, have you any idea what film this tune is from? We need the name of the film. We're playing Name That Tune, but we don't want the name of the tune. We want the name of the film. Nope. And we'll play a bit more after the break. Yes, we do have a break. And can you identify this famous voice? Martin Freeman, says Viv Huff. No.
But you have to actually deal with them. And
I can imagine that, Martin Freeman. Yeah,
so I think ultimately I was being irresponsible by allowing myself a situation.
Irresponsible, just like Ellen in Witt's children. Just like most children, to be honest. Singing in the Rain. Oh, Viv Huff may have got there. Let's have a listen. Any of you guess it? Viv's got it. We'll play a little bit more so you can get an idea. It's about to come up now. Yes, because it is My Fair Lady. The tune is I Could Have Danced All Night, and it's from My Fair Lady, starring. Who's it starring? Who can be the first to type in who it stars? Should all know this. I've got pictures of her up here. So those are 10,000 buzzer points. Audrey Hepburn, says Alan. Richard Harrison, says Viv. I'm sure they're both in it. I know Audrey Hepburn was. Gene Kelly, says Pronto. Never watched My Fair Lady, says Ravel. Hard luck. Nothing we can do about that. We'll send you a copy, or we'll send you a link. Right, okay, let's switch to the site. Me, didn't you know I was famous, says Joyous One. We're going to switch to the site. We're going to see the online buzzers map. Are you on the Buzz 50 map? We're going to try and find someone on the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, click there. It doesn't always work, this. Like today, it's not working. So unless it sorts itself out, we are not going to be able to do, looking at the site, we're not going to be able to do spot the difference because clicking screen share on here just isn't working. So what we're going to have to do is I will read out Mike, me, Rex House, me, Viv Huff again. Rex Harrison. I'm sure it is. And we can't look at the online map. Do get yourselves on the map. You'll find it at the bottom of your profile page. You don't have to say exactly where you live. And birthdays today. It's Alt Shovel's birthday today. A very, very active buzzer, very active on the forums, as is Penny Lane. So we've got some really famous people having a birthday today. Sophia, not Sophia Loren, Sophia 1960, Ollie and Thomas 444. So happy birthday to all of you. And sorry we can't go and have a look at the site. I'll try one more time, then we'll have a listen to the voice again. And oh, Pronto says you'll shut your eyes while I put Pony on the door. Okay, well, if you can all shut your eyes, and I'll count to 10, and then see if you can spot the difference, okay? Ready? Shut your eyes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Uh-oh. Right, we should be back. There was a slight break there when things go wrong. Pony on tray thingy, Mike, says Viv Huff. You were peeking, Viv. I'm sure you were peeking. I'm back. Hooray. Well, some people say hooray. Other people may not. 8, 9, 10, and it's Mike. He's gone. Right, let's see if we can switch to the site now. If it's done that, yet we can't. So we're going to dive here. We're going to go into the Good Morning Buzzers room. With any luck now, we are all seeing the same thing, which is the Good Morning Buzzers chat room here. Loads of people typing thing in. Pony on chopping board says, Carrie May, yes, it is. No, Mike, I wasn't peeking, says Viv Huff. Don't know. We'll have to see. And on the right-hand side here, who is in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room? We've got a full room. We're overflowing. Rabel, Viv Huff, Olive, Barley, Carrie May, Ellie218, Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is, Joyous One, Johnny Popper, Lauren, Midnight, Mackie White, Marmaduke, Bronto, Quiet Mouse, and Tulips 22. Can I open my eyes? Yes, says Marmaduke. Yes, you can. And then let's have a look at the online map. Have you got yourselves on this map? Please get yourselves on the map. It makes it great fun. Let's refresh it now and see who is live online on the Buzz 50 site. This is just people who are actually live on the site now, not all buzzers. That's another map item. And let's have a look around here and see if we can work out who this is here. It's Catnip, and over here, Ellen in wherever Wit is. So you see, if you click on somebody, you can see who they are. And then if you like, you can click on them and go across to their profile page. And over here, who have we got? It's only Tulips. Great, do get yourselves on the map. And then birthdays, as we saw down here, Alt Shovel, Penny Lane, Sophia, Ollie, and Thomas 444. And then at the top, you can see all the new buzzers from England, USA, Greece, Northern Ireland. So we've got buzzers joining from all around the world, including USA, of course, Canada, and France. Great. Let's go back to the site, see if we can spot the difference, because we've got a difference now. Here we are back in the Good Morning Buzzers room. So if I click there. What? Is it Olive's birthday? No, Ollie. Not Olive. I don't think it's Olive's birthday. Right, okay, let's click there. Come back to the site. Stop screen sharing. I should be back. There is another spot the difference. It's possible, entirely possible, that Pony has moved. Door closed, says Mackie White. No, it's Ollie's birthday. It's entirely possible it's Ollie's birthday, but I don't think it is. Do call in. Nobody's called in. Do call in and say good morning, buzzers, if you want. Now we will do joke number 2. Joke number 1, I think, managed to get 2.3. So joke number 2 hasn't got a lot to worry about, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, not Olive, says Rabel. Yikes. Simon Pegg, says Viv Huff. Russell Tovey, says Viv Huff. Roger Lloyd Pack. No. Richard Wilson. I don't believe it, says Viv Huff. No. Right. This is joke number 2. Get ready with your votes. It was the end of the school year. And Joey's mother asked, and were the exam questions difficult? They weren't bad at all, her son replied. It was the answers that gave me the trouble. Did you get it? Mum asked Joey, were the exam questions difficult at the end of the year? No, they weren't bad at all, said her son. It was the answers that gave me all the trouble. Is that going to be joke number 1, which managed to get 2.3? Oh, joke number 2. Have a sip of coffee whilst the vote's coming in. Bringing in a 2 from Ellen in Ware. Bringing in a 4 from Pronto, a 1 from Viv Huff, a 4 from Quiet Mouse, a 1 from Mikey Wack, a 2 from Barley. Mike, your lips aren't in sync. What about like that? Does that help at all? Please translate, lol. 3 from Midnight, 4 from Joyous One, 3 from Rabel. This is to stop the lip sync problem. 4 from Lauren, 1 from Tulips, 5 from Ellie, 3 from Carrie May, 1 from Marmaduke. I think that's about it. So we can say that joke number 1 managed to get a score average of 2.3. Joke number 2 managed to get a score average of 2.7. And from Ellen in Ware, if one synchronized swimmer drowns, do they all drown? Because they're synchronized. Do you get it? Ah! Right. Joke number 1 was sent in by Rabu, and it gets 2.3. Thank you for all the jokes you send in, Rabu. It's really good, really useful. Joke number 2 gets 2.7, sent in by Mike. Yes, because you miserable lot haven't sent in enough jokes. Please send in more jokes today. Ellen's joke gets 7 from Rabel. I'm going to copy Ellen's joke. That can be the one that goes on Facebook today. Let us do International Roll Call. Now, if you haven't watched this before, you won't know what it is. International Roll Call is where we type in, or we say where we're from, what time it is in the world, and maybe a little bit of weather. So I will kick it off, and then we'll do that voice again. It's not Christian Bale, Tom Hardy, Ricky Gervais, or Damian Lewis, or Idris Elba. I'll kick it off with Coles Hill, England, 7:53 a.m. Wet and windy. And this is the voice.
But you have to actually deal with them. And
I'll give you a clue tomorrow for the voice.
So I think ultimately I was
Dudley Moore, no.
by allowing myself a situation.
Rochester, New York, USA at 2:54 a.m. is where Joyous One is. It's in the 20s, but no snow, but 20 is Fahrenheit, of course.
In all honesty,
Mackie Wack, 7:53, 4 degrees, clear skies. Walkie's time here in the Lake District, lovely. Pronto, 8:55 a.m. windy, wet, but 7 degrees centigrade outside Mackay.
The houses, there have been people outside the house, cameras outside the house.
Midnight, Yorkshire, 4 degrees and light. Quiet Mouse, that's where midnight is, yes. Quiet Mouse is in Essex, UK, 7:55 a.m. It's cloudy and dry. Ellen is Wisconsin. That's what Ellen in Wit means, Wisconsin. USA, 1:54 a.m. cold and windy. Now, Simon, says the teacher, tell me frankly, do you say your prayers before eating? Simon, no, sir. I don't have to. My mum's a good cook. So you don't need to say your prayers before eating. Lol, Lauren, says Ellen. Haha, Lauren, Malaysia is where Ellie is. Malaysia, 3:55 p.m. and it's sunny. 8 from Ellen for Lauren's joke there. Bognor Regis, West Sussex, cold and wet is where Carrie May is from. We've pretty much done everything that I had hoped that we would do. Benedict Cumberbatch, says Barley. No, it isn't. Joke 3, says Lauren. Yes, Mackie Wack says 10 for that joke. Viv Huff 3. Thank you all for joining us, particularly to the people in the Good Morning Buzzers room, but to you as well, even if you didn't come into the room. And in the room was Rabel, Riv Huff, Olive, Barley, Carrie May, Ellie, 218, Alan in Wet, Joyous One, Johnny Popper, Lauren, Midnight, Mackie Wack, Marmaduke, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, and Tulips. Is the voice a singer, says Alan. Yes, but unless you get the guessing quickly, you're going to be too late. It is a singer. There's a clue from Alan. Everyone's saying goodbye. So thank you for joining us. Come back tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. We'll probably do another one of these either later today or later tomorrow. Columbia, 2:56 a.m. is where Lauren is from. Sorry, nearly got it right. Have a great weekend, says Pronto. Bye, everyone. Mike, put your teeth in, lol, said Viv. Thank you all for joining us. All that remains for me to say now is good morning, buzzers.